And I'm smiling. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're live.
Hi there, everybody. This is Neil Kilbey, not Jesus Christ, and
Peter Schmitz.
Schmitz. Well done for remembering.
Yeah, well done. Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay, today we're talking about a common fallacy that happens with lots of people is binary thinking, and that's just for a simple sort of explanation. It's on, off, yes, no, love, hate, black, white, does work, doesn't work. Okay, and in the world of marketing, that's a very, very dangerous place to be. Ultimately, we want to make more sales, but to just sort of say it's something does or doesn't work is dangerous. So, Peter, do you want to run through some examples?
Well, now that I'm hearing you say it differently than before, you're right on target. You're right on target, because I had a client last year, right, and he got great numbers, got everything working way better than prior to our engagement, but then he didn't want to change anything. I kept saying, we need to test this, we need to test that, we can make it better, and he kept going, no, we're going to leave it alone. And I lost the battle in that case, which is a mistake, because I'm with you in your binary thinking. I've never looked at it in that term. However, you can always do better, and you can always tweak it. You can always find a little something that's going to give you a better result in a marketing world. That is what you're talking about here, Neil.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's I've had clients who said, well, we did that once and it didn't work, so we're not doing it again.
Yeah, I hate that, but they do think that a lot.
Yeah,
I tried Facebook. It was like,
I tried. You did, and it worked for everyone else. But
it's a $1 billion platform, but it didn't work. Yeah, that's simply not true. It does work. It just didn't work for you today.
Yes. So I like to recall the reverse of that, spectral thinking. So instead of being black and white, there's lots of shades of lots of different colors. And the important bit is, if you did or didn't make a sale, it's not on or off. Somebody may have been at 50% yes or 50% no, and it didn't happen. But all you needed to do was convert them an extra 1 or 2%, and that becomes a sale.
Yep.
So if you constantly think, oh, well, if we don't tweak, it either works or it doesn't work, a bit like starting your car in the morning, with modern cars, that's it. It either starts or it doesn't start.
Right. There's no in between.
I mean, when you were a boy, you just gave it hay, didn't you? More. No. so
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But the important bit is that we even if we're successful, lots of people who think that because it works, it's working, and therefore you don't do anything with it. Okay, the answer to that is that very well-known person in our field, J. Abraham, found one tweaking of a sentence on a direct mail that changed the results by tenfold.
That's remarkable. I know the story. That's remarkable.
Yeah, and it's just incredible. So if you think that just because it works, you've got it working brilliantly, that's not true. And just because you haven't got it working means that it will never work. That's not true either. We've got to work through these things, test it, and don't just sort of get one result and that'll be the end. I mean, if Edison had done that, we'd all be sitting here with candles still.
Yes, we would. So the moral of the story is what? Test.
Well, it's not to just treat it as a straightforward yes or no. It's to have somebody who understands what they're doing, and as you say, test. We're always looking. Life moves on. The way that we react to things moves on. We've always got to be adjusting slightly, trying to find where we can improve. And sometimes it's just a changing of a sentence or two in the headlines. And other times it could be way more complicated. But the point is, we don't stop trying to improve.
Brilliant.
I am, yes.
Yes or no? I don't know. I'm not going
to. We will stop Peter at that point. That was the most important thing I've ever heard you say, Peter. If anybody needs to get in contact with a responsible adult, our email is below. And Peter, anything further to say?
No, I said it all when I said that. I won't say that again. Yeah.
I totally agree. Can't believe how much you've improved.
Good.
Right. Thank you, everybody. See you all tomorrow.
So see you. Good day.